Okay, I think that's a really helpful answer. The image thing, you do a lot of very quick visual processing. Now I've got our first question, and it's coming from Clive Dyson. Now Clive is a friend of mine from a very long time ago, and in fact he's on live on air with me next week. As we're talking about the creative process, Clive he's known as the toy maker. And he's retired, and he makes toys which he sells. They're, if you look at his website, they're beautifully crafted toys. And Clive came out of a background, he'll tell his story next week, but he's got photography in his background, and he's got sign writing in his background. So he's a guy that's working all the time with images. So I'm delighted that he's watching this and getting a feel for what it's going to be like next week. Clive's question is, and I'm addressing it to you, Stuart, do you set yourself specific times and goals for your writing, i.e. so many words per day?
It depends where I am in the process, particularly if I need to get a movie review done, for example. I normally don't like to wait any longer than 24 hours after seeing a film to at least have a draft ready and prepared for it. I think because after that you forget about 85% of what happened, and only remember key moments and key performances. So yeah, for that I definitely do. But when it comes to, I think, writing in the more creative side, for example, I'm in about the 6th or the 7th draft with my fiction novel, Evenings to Descend With. I've definitely started to say that, it's more about when I feel inspired to write, where it takes precedence. And sometimes I can spend 2 or 3 hours at a time working on, doing rewrites and touch-ups and whatnot. Whereas I guess with the other ones, I'm very strict with myself. So yeah, it really just depends, but it's certainly a very important thing. It just depends on your motivation. If you're someone that does get motivated quite easily to write, then I don't really think you need to set yourself those limitations, because naturally you'll surpass them anyway. Whereas I guess if you are sort of determined to do something but sort of, I guess, lack the drive, then setting those small micro goals is a very important thing.